Hello, welcome to Tech to Learn, where you learn coding and more. Today, in this tutorial, we will learn about the if-else statements in C++. Without any delay, let's roll the intro. In computer programming, we use the if-else statements to run one block of code under certain conditions and another block of code under different conditions. Now we will take an example, and through that example we will learn the if-else statements. Let us take a person. He wanted to go home. He had two ways. One is path 1, another one is path 2. He can go to home either of these ways, but he wanted to go in a particular path. So he took his coin and tossed it. Based on the toss, he wanted to go home either in path 1 or path 2. Here the path selection is based on the coin toss. If it heads, he go through path 1. If it is tails, he go to path 2. In programming also, we use conditional statements to render particular block of code. Now we will go to our favorite code editor and we will code this logic in the code. Now here we are going to see the examples of if-else statements. Basically, there are three types of if-else statements. Those are if statements, if-else statement, and if-else-if statements, and nested if-else statement. Now in this video we will see the if-else statement. This is the basic syntax of if condition. We need to use if keyword and we need to use the condition here in the parentheses. Based on the condition, the code inside the if block will be executed. Now let's take 5 is greater than 3. We all know that it is a relational operator and it will produce the output as true because 5 is always greater than. We return the condition 5 is greater than 3. We know that this is a relational operator and which gives the output as true because 5 is always greater than 3. Now the condition is true, so that the code inside these blocks will be executed. When we run the program, it will give the output as 5 is greater than 3 because the condition inside the parenthesis is true. That's why the program executed the statements which are inside the if block. If consider if the condition is false, consider it as 5 is less than 3. 5 less than 3 condition is false. So we need to write a else block. This is the if else statements. We need to write the condition here in the parentheses. We know that this condition 5 less than 3 is false. So the compiler will doesn't go through this if statement. It will go to the else statement and print the code which is inside the else block. When we run the program, we can see that it will produce 5 is not less than 3. Like this, we will write the if else statements. Now we will see the if else if statement. We had taken this example to show the if else if statement. If a person got 90%, we need to show the grade is A. If a person got 70%, we need to show the grade is B. If a person get less than 70%, we need to show the grade as C. Let's take, first we need to take a variable which can store the marks. I name it as marks and we need to take the marks from the user. So I used C in marks and help of if else condition to showcase our grades based on the marks. Now we can see that we write the if else if statements to execute our problem. Here if the marks is equal to 90, then it will print the output as A. If the marks is 70, then it will print B. If the marks is other than any of these numbers like 90% and 70%, then it will print output as C. When we run the program, it will ask us to enter a number. When we write the number as 90, when we print it, it will show A grade. Like this, we can use the if statements, else statements, and if else if statements in C++. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.